Moin moin. Welcome to another of my World of Tanks videos. And this one is probably a clear case of better late than never. I had this battle long ago, last season of Frontline. And I prepared a video, but had some really good and nice ideas, but I never finished it because it was too complicated. I didn't find the time and so on. But today I tuned with two of my clanmates, Balkan and Beyond in Frontline, and we talked about how you can get a shit ton of experience, and I just remembered this battle and thought, well, I probably should finish that video. The problem is I was a bit of a scrap and deleted my old recordings, so I have to do it from scratch. What's probably good because I can make it maybe simpler and quicker. And yeah, I'm a bit sorry about quality won't be perfect because I don't have an exactly fitting World of Tanks version, but at least I got it running. So let's get into it. Frontline. How do you make a shit ton of experience to get your rank, to get the most points for the Frontline rewards? Well, there's basically three ways, I guess. Let's say three ways to make a lot of experience, because it's a bit depending if you're attacking or defending. Like, one is obvious, just do a shit ton of damage and assist, and eventually you'll have enough experience. 2, do stupid things about around cap. Just either cap or defend cap. Now, it's a bit harder for the attacker because you'll really get the experience boost only when you manage to cap, and you don't have the chance to get sick amounts of experience like I'll do later. Yeah, but you can see also that's already pretty nice. I am getting experience here now, and what's pretty cool, I have the engineer skill if you look to the bottom, and that's very, very crucial because it blocks you, like, you block capping as well, and you get more experience for the block. You see those capture points reduced? That's me hitting a tank that then can't cap. So you get more points when you block capping by either shooting somebody or driving into cap, and you just get a shit ton of rank for that. Yeah, and the last way is basically doing damage, but where it's most important, because you'll get more frontline experience if you do the damage in cap or close to cap and do the important damage there. You can see that's like 676 damage at almost 2/3 of a rank. So you've basically got an example of that here. And yeah, that's a nice way. Apart from that, I'll brawl a bit here. Not going to be too interesting, but yes. If you want to get a huge boost and you're not just able to farm a stupid amount of damage, just make certain that you do the damage at the right points. The joker is, by the way, kill the one guy with 90% of the cap points in cap. I've done that on a lucky occasion, and that basically gives you 1.5 rank for free. Anyway, as I said, I'll try to make it short. So I'll accelerate a bit because that's just brawling. There's the sergeant on the first spawn. Just a few minutes in the battle. Excellent. Good start. And as I said, this battle is just going to become more pathetic. Well, thing here is you don't want to sit around idle, so as long as I have spare tanks, I'll probably take a slight risk over sitting there and doing nothing because they're cowards. Get a bit overconfident here, get taken out. So I have to respawn. And that's an interesting opportunity, because I see that they're capping, but cap is not really open. And so I picked one of my favorite tanks for frontlines, the LT, because it has speed and reasonable survivability, and of course spotting and camo. So this tank is really nice to do some funky stuff. So let's see what we can do here. And I'll just go to cap. Get in there, and nom nom nom, that Skoda. You see that bang bang, that's a rank. I don't know, just for the Skoda. I shot him in cap, blocked, half a rank, finished another third of a rank, and I'm lieutenant. Just driving in, killing him out, huge XP boost. And since I can get easily out and they're not capping at the moment, I decided, since I really like this tank, I repaired. Sometimes if I have spare tanks and I'm on something slow and I have the feeling I need to be completely elsewhere, I'll just try to get in some more damage and respawn in a better position. And now I'll basically do the same stuff. shots earlier. I really like this position, by the way, because you can get kind of hold down here and get flanking fire. I also trolled in a battle yesterday. I'll troll the enemy really from that other ridge. In a light tank, you can get there and shoot cap and not being spotted with some luck. That's some nice resetting, because usually defenders will sit here where I am now. But yeah, stuff's not going to be interesting, so let's just fast forward it. And yeah, 3 more shots onto cap until I'm getting yeah, flanked by a fucking car. Ah, those things are so annoying. But I figure out, well, I can still shoot cap, so it's probably, even if I get flanked now. Just killed the guy in cap, 27 points reduced, and almost like another third through lieutenant. So I'll lose the tank for it, but I think that's worth it, because I checked in advance before I took the risk that I still have a spare tank. Okay, so what's next? So I looked at the map on the respawn and saw an opportunity. Look at E. They're capping, and it looks like I might be just in time if I spawn there to do something about it. The question is which tank is fitting, and it's kind of an unusual choice, but still some I do from time to time. And it's the good old IS-3. It's reasonably fast, it has a big punchy gun if you're in a brawl, and it's still trolly with the armor. So I figured out that might be a good opportunity for this tank. You can see timer is really short, so here remove of those 2 lights, by the way, at the Pantera there, because they actually bought me the time to do this. Okay, nice reset from the RT as well. 10 seconds, doing the shot on the move. And when I reach that, just keep an eye for the rank, right? So now, like 3/4 through lieutenant, boom, 1000 spotting. That was nice, but didn't do that much. Now I'm blocking. That's important. You can see it ticking, and jackpot. 140 capture points reduced. You can see I just jumped into major. I skipped the captain entirely, so that's kind of 1.5 rank for 1 shot. That's the jackpot you want to have. Apart from that, getting a bit greedy. I try to hunt down the STA, get distracted by the TD behind me, and yeah, just fuck. Doesn't matter. 1.5 rank just for driving in there and doing some resets. Nice. And it looks like E is still under attack, and I might be able to do more. So I spawn with Pantera, because that's just a fast tank, and my favorite fast tank, the LT, is not available. Impressive job from that guy, by the way. Yeah, so I drive into a flanking position, and now I'll accelerate because it's just boring, standard gameplay. Driving a bit around, looking for targets, trying to flank. Oh, hello, an RT. Thank you. And I'm getting closer to cap, so whatever I do is probably now more efficient. Get myself with the reserve here. And figure out that I'm getting surrounded, a bit in a hot spot, but this just gave him the general. Bit of brawling there, and I actually managed to get out. Woohoo! Okay, general is done, so from now on it's just playing for fun and maybe for win. Yeah, winning is not that important in the game, but actually I think everybody would profit if everybody just would focus on getting the rank and fighting around the objectives instead of really destroying them. But now, keep in mind, I already have the general, and look at that. Just keep an eye out for the block counter. And the resets. Oh, sorry, I was a bit too eager. There's 10. They're spotting. There's 20. There's 24. Keep in mind, those bring a shit ton of experience. And I'm just managing to stay around cap and kill more things. So it's really, really just adding up. And more kills. And yeah, look, reduced, kill. And Spaghetti, of course, is brilliant for this, because you can just go in, clip stuff, get more things. 30 reduced. Spotting all over the place. 40 reduced, 50 reduced, 60 reduced. You see, it just takes up, because they're in the cap circle, but I cannot cap because I'm in as well, and I have the engineer skill. 90 reduced. Okay, I'll try to decide to retreat. I'm still reducing, by the way. Just because I also give a delay, and then I move in again on a fraction of my health, and look at those numbers. They're ticking and ticking and ticking. So yeah, I actually would have been a bit social to leave everybody else the chance to get a bit more experience, but it shows you how fast you can get it if you focus on the important stuff. It won't work always, but at least you'll probably recognize the opportunity now if you see one. It's not like I get a general in every battle. Just for reference, those were 483 base defense points. Unfortunately, I found no site that actually could parse a Frontline replay to show me the actual stats and give you some proper screenshots. Hope you could take something from this video. Let me know if you actually like that stuff, and I'll see you around.